Welcome to Informatica Support's Multimedia KB session. My name is Vimal, and in this topic I'm going to discuss how to use the SSGODBC utility to test ODBC connection between PowerCenter and any database. After configuring the ODBC.ini file and the ODBC environment variables, there might be chances that this ODBC session fails. It might be failing because of having a firewall blocking the connection, or the ODBC.ini file has invalid parameter values. So to test the connection outside of PowerCenter, we can use the SSGODBC tool. I will also show the portal where you can download this tool from and give a short demo how to run this utility. Invoking this SSGODBC command gives you the parameters that can be used with this utility. The -d is the data source name that you have provided within the ODBC.ini file. -u and -p are the username and password that you use to connect to the database, and -v is the verbose output. So logging into the URL listed here enables you to download this utility. So let me show you where this utility is available on the portal. I have logged into the communities.informatica.com portal, and as you can see, the SSGODBC is available to be downloaded from here. It gives you the syntax that needs to be used and also how to use the utility. After downloading it, I need to FTP this utility in binary mode to the Unix machine. After unzipping the file, the executable needs to be given 7 permissions for the user to run the utility. So let me give you a short demo on how to run this utility. As you can see, I have logged into a Linux 64-bit machine, and I have FTP'd the utility already to the Linux machine in binary mode, and I have unzipped the SSGODBC utility and renamed the SSGODBC.linux64 executable to SSGODBC for ease of usage, and I have also provided 7 some permissions. So if I open my ODBC.ini file, the ODBC DSN that I want to test my connection is named as SQL Server, which is an arbitrary name. I am using the DWSQLS25.so driver to connect to this database, and I have given the name of the database instance. I have provided the host name and also the port number. So as long as this information is correct and there are no firewall blocking the connection or any other issues, I should be able to connect to this database. So I'm invoking the SSGODBC connection with the -d, which is the ODBC DSN name. The -u is the username, and -p is the password for the database, and -v is the verbose output. So invoking this command lets me know that it has successfully connected to the database. What's the driver name and what's the driver version. So this is a good way to find what's the driver version that you're using. And if you want to run any query against the database, you can also do that to make sure that you're able to invoke select commands or anything against the database. So I ran the select get date command, and it has listed me the timestamp from the database. So that brings to the conclusion for the demo, and if there was any incorrect parameters in my ODBC INI, my SSGODBC connection would have failed, and that would let me know that I need to correct something in my ODBC.ini or check the firewall if the values are correct to see if there's any connection being blocked. So returning to the presentation, you can refer to the KB article 14684 for the steps to configure ODBC connectivity, or refer to the multimedia KB for the video providing the steps to enable ODBC connectivity on Unix. And I hope this demo was useful. We would love to hear back from you with any suggestions or inputs. Thank you very much for your time.